Okay, I knew that I saw that 113 or 311 somewhere just recently because I was like, "God, what?" But I couldn't remember exactly. Um, diddly umshki, we're at Bill Heidrick's. Okay. Oh, geez, come on. So, yesterday or the day before, might have been yesterday. Anyway, I watched, and I think yeah, it was, I think I deleted it though, because it was just, random number syncs or something. But, so I don't want to have a bunch of those just taking up space on my channel. But, yeah, I noticed that it said 338 on the time. I'm like, oh, that's 311. Okay, so I looked up 338 because the next thing I watched was 833. Yeah, so I looked up both those numbers. I don't think, here, let me check. 883, no, 833, yeah. So that didn't have, God, this mouse is like, oh, there's 777. Man of Prayer, 3 times 7 times 37. Very interesting. It reduces to 3. And that's all they had there for 777. And 776, wrought or prepared, like wrought, like a wrought iron gate. 2 to the 3rd times 97. 776. To speak wantonness, wrought or prepared. I like that. I'm just going to make this really quick. We'll just go over this one number because it had to do with a dream and then the number synchronicity. So all that combined, I was like, okay, with the Gematria and stuff, it all synced up, so I have to share it. Oh, the numbers. So the little, on Bill Heidrick's Gematria site, they have a little equation to the right of the number. So it doesn't have anything for 833, but the equation is 7 squared times 17. So 7 times 7 times 17. So that's interesting. The number, just the number. So 338. So the dream I had a couple days ago, and I believe it was after the number. So from the dream and all the, okay, it all came together. So let me just explain the dream really quick. It was not last night. Yeah, the night before last. Because last night that was the Freya, the point raised thing. Okay, so the night before that, and my twin's been visiting me in my sleep. We've been getting to know each other in the astral. Just kind of more like mission. It's kind of like what I was getting was he was supervising basically while I was letting go of I guess soul, karmic attachment, whatever. That we're, working through spiritually, energetically, because I've done that, but yet, so what I'm coming to understand is that these people still have so you can cut ties with soul, your twin, and I do believe the energy is transferable, but also there's things that they weren't really present as far as like the initial soul recognition when you see your twin. That didn't happen with the person I believe to be my twin but there were so many. I believe he just held certain codes, heart codes of the earth, because the fairy and Selkie, all the past life stuff. So he's very much of the earth, very much of the heart, okay? Whereas my true twin, or the one I'm supposed to be on mission with, be with, all, okay, labeled, it's, I don't know, right? But, okay, the sacral chakra, the one Gabriel orchestrates, okay? He's the one who orchestrates the proliferation, the movement of the breath of life. So, okay. Your breath match, your spirit twin star, okay? So, with the one that I believe to be my twin or what, okay. And I was getting confused and the cards kept, and I'm like, because now I understand their energy was coming back. And what I was shown and how I know this is because the Virgo that I let go of in my dream and I said, look, I don't love you. I kept coming back to the same apartment, which was kind of like an amalgamation of it. And he was there again. I'm like, look, I don't love you. I need to let you go. And I'm leaving. And okay, you need to leave or I'm not coming back here again or whatever. Okay, so he was a Virgo I was with for 9 years, okay. That was like the longest relationship I had, so there's a lot of karmic soul ties, whatever there, or strong ties, okay, so, and this is not someone so in the 3D, I'm just like, we're not understanding, but spiritually there's different things are happening that in the 3D reality, maybe you're not so aware of, okay, you're like, I didn't even know but the truth is you don't have those attachments. Maybe they just still have attachments to you, and if they're not awakened and they're not conscious, they fantasize about you, or they look at old pictures of you, or go back and look at old emails or Facebook posts or whatever, okay, and just reconjure up that energy. So this is what I feel. Because the divine feminine is so much in her divine feminine energy and coming into that, a lot of you or some of you might be experiencing this too, where soul mates will come to you in the astral wanting to be around you, wanting to love you, and doesn't mean that they're, you know, like the one who I thought was my twin, okay, I gave him a hug, I was like, okay, letting him go with love, okay, because there was that heart connection that of the earth, okay, and because I'm hybrid, I'm half human, half alien, half alien, okay, that this is why I'm just trying to make sense of it and why this polarized kind of a thing. And okay, so now I'm understanding more. But with the Virgo that I was with, it was interesting because my twin was like making sure. That was the one who was supervising when I was like giving this one, my heart, soul, karmic tie, whatever. Because maybe there's just different, like, if you want to call them chakras or energy centers or whatever, just a different energetic tie that, so one's more of the heart with this person, one's more of the mind with that person. And so you have to clear these energies out of your mental body, your emotional body, your etheric body. So I was in a parking lot, and so I see him, the Virgo I was with for 9 years. Okay, the one that I thought was my twin. There's no, I don't know. It's all just evolution, okay, and remembering and all that. But he was a Virgo too. Okay, so this Virgo connection, the Virgin Mary coming in and everything. Okay, so I see him in a parking lot. Okay, the Virgo that I was with for 9 years. And I'm like, what are you doing here again? Like, and I just, and there was like a male and maybe, I don't know, there was another presence there, like a female, like his twin flame maybe, or another male. But I just remember there was like kind of a smaller kind of dude with darkish, like, you know, maybe medium brown hair, kind of a little bit long, so down around the ears, and a little goatee, and you know, kind of olivey colored skin. And so he was like on his motorcycle, about like getting on it to take off, and I'm walking up to like the grocery store. Really, it just seemed like a grocery store parking lot. And so this was one of, you know, team, Elohim, brothers or sisters in the astral that I don't know in 3D reality, but so I see the Virgo that I was with for 9 years, and I'm, what the hell, or F, or whatever I said, and I'm like, no, and he wanted to just his presence there was like, no, I said goodbye to you. I'm not repeating. I'm not coming back here to repeat stuff. And I said then, so this guy on the motorcycle there was a plastic bag because he had just like come out of the grocery store. Somehow I got this plastic bag and I shoved the Virgo of 9 years head in this plastic bag. And I remember getting it down on the ground and like smashing it, trying to get right in where his eyeball was, and I could feel the sensation of it, everything, like like putting a slug in a bag and stepping on it. Okay. And I was like, was that his eyeball? And was that his eye? And the guy on the motorcycle said, yeah. And I said, good, because I told him if you try to talk to me again, I'm gonna, I couldn't even say the word. In my dream, I just remember raising my hands up like fingers, like you would do rain coming down, but I did them up like flames. And I said, I just went like, I told you, next time if you try to stay attached to me, I'm gonna, and did like flame things with my fingers, you know, like if you were showing someone the number 4, okay, but you wiggle them to make it looks like flames kind of. So I did that with both my hands, with my palms facing me, and I just like looked at the ground and like I was raising flames out of the ground, like summoning flames, that fire, feminine, fairy, fiery. So, and the eye is very representative of the womb, of birth, of life. Okay, so I killed that connection. Now, like I'm saying, with different people, different energies, you have to do different things to get them out of your energetic environment. So with the other Virgo, the more recent, okay, that I thought was my twin flame, whatever, I hate having this, it's so hard to explain it in that way because it brings it down to the 3D and it's beyond, it's spiritual. So, but like I said, I think I met him the same month, my awakening, when the Morgellons rash started. So there were certain codes, heart codes, the word grace, him being born at 5:55 and 88, the year of the Earth Dragon. Certain things that he said to me, like, don't forget your heart, go with the flow. I believe life is an experiment. And I took offense to that, like, oh, I'm part of your experiment. Okay, but these all, by triggering, it activated. Okay, so there's certain people that are of a certain bloodline from past lives, from whatever, that God puts in your path that holds certain codes for you to activate for part of your awakening. And it's just like when you have a dream and you don't remember the dream until you see something, hear something, and it triggers you and go, oh yeah, that's right, I just dreamt of eyeballs or something. Okay, that's all it is. It's not some hooey fooey whatever. It is what it is. This is what's happening. So so the other part, and which syncs up with the number I'm going to share here with the 338, is, so there's like snacks around. I don't know, like really thirsty and then like hungry. So, and then not being able to sleep lately. So I feel like, you know, you have, I don't know, ascension symptoms or the hard sun, the mama sun coming back, mama sun and papa sun. And so you feel that magnetic energy. You want to sleep, but you can't because there's so much stuff coming in. So you need to eat a lot. You're thirsty, so thirsty. So it feels kind of like Ma presence and pregnancy and presence, okay? So I keep dreaming of like snacks. Okay, so anyway, that's why I mentioned that. So I'm like just laying on the bed, sitting on the edge of the bed, and my twin's next to me. My spirit twin star, okay? And he's laying on his stomach, so his head's like right next to where my leg, thigh is, whatever. I'm like on the corner, he's like, And we're just sitting there talking and eating snacks, and this is all spiritual, so understand, okay? So he put his finger right where my perineum, or the opening of my vagina, and we're fully clothed, okay? And I actually I don't know if I necessarily saw this. It was just a sensation, a feeling, and it was like the angels testing me to see if I'm healed, if I'm not, oh, are you ready to have sex with your twin? No, it was, okay, so it's synchronized with the gate and the Tower of Ovens and all this stuff, okay? And then I look up 338 because I'm getting all this stuff, and they misdo the equation, and it's probably the only one on this whole site. They put 339 next to number 338. So they have the correct equation, but they put 339. So down under it, 339, it has 339 equals 3 times 113. But then at 338, right above it, it says, puts the number 339, which is supposed to be 338. But it goes 339 equals 2 times 13 squared. Okay, so just 13s, okay, and the 113, and I was, so 338, because that was the time on it was 3 minutes 38 seconds, so that's 30, or 311. And so the reason why all the number with the 11, 113 and the 311, okay, so, but I go to 338, even though I'm getting all these, okay, so the equation down here on 339 is 3 times 113, so I'm, okay, so all the 113s and 311 is syncing up, okay, 113, especially 113. Because I had a video, like I said, I have a video, I believe it's still on my channel, 1113, so just, I was getting those, I think that was a couple months ago, last month, or whenever it was, but so it was coming back up again, and in synchronicity with the dream, and the, again, another Mary dream, another message from Mother Mary in my dream this morning. So, I go to 338 on Bill Heidrick's, and the one that stood out as far as going with the dream and the numbers and everything. Okay. Clothing. This is just one line, and this is what it says in the whole line. Clothing, comma, a garment, comma, or semicolon, splendid attire, semicolon, the covering or scales, parentheses, like of a crocodile, okay, semicolon, a wife or spouse, semicolon, or comma, the vagina. So clothing, like cloak, a garment, splendid attire, the covering or scales, a wife or spouse, the vagina. So the the dragon, or serpent, okay, serpent skin, which is, that's so weird because my neck, that is what it's like, my head and neck, it feels like these like scales, like it's not, it's like it's like oxide, like aluminum oxide or something. It's like scaly, crystalline, very odd. And there's like the secretion, it's probably the mycoplasma, whatever, that my body is like pushing out from the Morgellons from my brain, because I really love the brain. So whenever you do a baking soda cleanse, which I did about a month ago, you'll get a big, die off. So your head, especially, because it loves all soft tissues, it loves the cartilage, it loves the brain, especially the brain. So, but just the sensation of the feeling, okay, is like very scaly, and you think of the serpent, the scales, okay, a wife, the vagina, okay, and then that with my dream, okay, so I'm just gonna read. And then the fact that they put the wrong number, 339, but that's 3 times 113. Thank you, angels, for reminding me to read that. Because there's only 2 lines. This is probably the whole reason, was to get to 339. 2 times 13, that's the Divine Mother, because look at this, okay. Humbled by Yah. 339 is 3 times 113. And reduces to a 6. And that is the number, the sacral chakra, the 6, the sex, the Swadhisthana, the Swadhisthana, the sacral chakra, sacral, secret, 6, sex, okay? So, humbled by Yah, capital Y, to smite, which Yah is Wa, like the water, okay? She's the one who crumbles you, comes down and humbles you, cumbles you. Because Archangel Gabriel, okay, covets the Divine Mother. Humbled by Yah. The next line. To smite or hammer. To sharpen by hammering. I love you, Archangel Gabriel. Ooh, Gevura fire. I can't wait. I keep praying for it every day, all day. Yeah. Can't wait for the purifying. I'm excited. I want it to come fast and swift and hot and amber rich essence, glowing embers of gold and red. Okay, humbled by Yah. Next line, to smite or hammer, to sharpen by hammering. So 338. The last one is all its coasts. Isn't that interesting? Because I was just dreaming about the coastline, and then past lives of this like Scottish coastline with the silky thing and all that, whatever, you know, it doesn't really matter. It's just part of the awakening. It's not a place to get stuck. We gotta be right here, right now in this life. So, but I'm just trying to, when I saw all its coasts, I was like, the coastline, okay. And then right before that, to be bright, affluent, alert. Oak of Mork, Moray, like moraine, like Moria, like the moraines that guide the glacier. Okay, Oak of Moray, Moreh. To whisper, a whisper, prayer, charm, spell, an amulet. Right, Divine Mother. Because the whisper, the breath, the movement of the breath, prayer, the word, the charm, I'm thinking chair arm, the arm of the chair, like chariot, the M chair, Mother's chariot. Spell, an amulet. Oh, I gotta plug in here. Okay. Okay, the clothes. Okay, I read that one. To be relaxed, weak, prostrate, to blow. So again, okay. The expression of the spirit and also the movement, the breath of life. To stir up, to scatter, to shake or beat to pieces. And then 339 was hammering, sharpened by. Okay. To enfeeble, relax, prostrate, overthrow, to be prostrate, to succumb, a nerveless or feeble man. Nerveless. So, nerveless. And to succumb, that's kind of to be relaxed. So, I'm kind of getting like, allow for yourself to be purified, because it's like, just relax, just take it. But with that, with the vagina, okay, so to succumb, to relax, so weak, W-E-A-K, is like the water of the Ea, okay, Ea awanes. But see, we always associate, women are weak, or they're witches, which just means wise. Witchcraft is the craft of the wise. I can think of feminine, they're masked over with their physical, you know, anatomically, physically. So the really has to be able to trust masculine, has to really know a place of the spirit. Okay, know that he's beyond the flesh. Spirit can trust his to rest in the flesh and express this. That's what the flesh is for. The flesh is to block the spirit. The flesh is a vehicle for the spirit to express. So it takes a lot for a woman, a female, the divine feminine, to get of healing, to surrender. Okay, and as we surrender to God, we surrender to the purification process. We surrender to God. We surrender to the twin flame journey. We surrender, we surrender, we surrender. So as we're surrendering more and more and more, it gets us to this place of allowance where she's relaxed. She opens up and lets him out. She opens up and receives him. So Mother Mary opens up the O pen. She opens the pen and you start writing your story through the word. So, and then, okay, the electric, okay, and then Gabriel, the force that guides. It's the Holy Spirit that guides, okay, protects and covets the divine feminine. So guides you on your mission from Mother Mary to Mary Magdalene. So from your mother to the one who's going, and it doesn't matter if you're a man, but especially for the man, it's very important to heal the relationship with the mother so that you can truly be released, so that you can be absorbed by your divine feminine, your Mary Magdalene, okay? She's not going to trust, she won't open up and trust and receive you and surrender to you unless you're fully free. Meaning, as far as healing, it's as above, so below. So there has to be a freeing, a letting, a releasing. Okay, and I guess that others, I guess I'll experience that. I always thought it was so, it's like borderline sexually inappropriate, but it's not. But it's because it's energetic, your 3D mind. Because there's this connection. I've seen this a lot. With your quote-unquote mother-in-laws or moms of your boyfriends or whatever, they have this very, like, they have this attachment to their son almost as if that's their husband or second husband or something. Doesn't want, it's like, why would you, it's like, just let your son have his experience and be with who he's going to be with, or do, you know what I mean? So there's that energy of, like, not opening up and releasing your son and wanting to hold him in the womb forever until he rots and his, or, yeah, like wood, you know what I mean? There's a story of some, like, 60-something-year-old woman who, like, I don't know if it's real, but man, these days I'll believe anything, I swear, because this crazy, wacky world, whatever. Okay, I didn't want to make it too long, but I just wanted to share all that and how important healing the relationship with your mother for men and women both, okay, but especially for men, I believe, just because of the dynamics of how psychology plays out from my observations. I haven't seen it. I don't really make it. I've seen where I say with their daughters, but there's with a mother and a special mother and her, so I can put out there and how that relates to the relationship that you have with your feminine. Okay, so Mary Magdalene and the journey between little attachments. Okay, and the biggest one is mother, of course, but to really be received by your divine feminine. So, you know, been masculines who think, oh, I don't have mommy issues. I had issues with attachments, but I didn't. But come to find out, they were having attachment issues with me because they kept coming to me in the astral. I'm like, what the hell are you? I cut ties. I cut ties. I said goodbyes. So, and you know, so that could be happening with some masculines unbeknownst to them. Maybe they're not aware that is even possible. So even though you may not have like attachments to your mother, maybe your mother has attachments to you being blocked. And this isn't specific to my twin flame or anything. I'm just, I I hardly even ability to tell you. I know that shows me. That's all I need to know. On need to know basis, moment to moment, literally. So, and figuratively, it's all there. Okay, we're done now. Now we're just repeating ourselves. It's just important that the mother connection, in order to really be received by your divine feminine, came up last year, and I feel again another wave of. I really feel like coming back, the presence of Mary, and strong dreams and the numbers and everything. So, I hope it makes sense. I hope it didn't go on for too long. Oh my god, because that's long. See, because I want to keep them. My mouse doesn't want to again. Stop the video. Okay, peace and blessings.